So, this is a short demo of the new Thermo Guardian mobile app. If I hit the sign in button, I'll sign me in and it will remember my credentials for the future. If I tap on one of these sensors here, I can see the current details of it, minimum, maximum, serial number, the last date it communicated, and so on. So when you've tapped on one, you get a few options. You can share it, so you can share the current details of it. You can press on settings, adjust the thresholds, what you're notified about, what you need to know, and so on, minimum, maximums, name. There's also a reports section. So if I press on reports, I can see the recent data of it. I can pinch and zoom, tap on a line, and it will tell me the exact reading at the time. And I can share, and that'll share a picture directly to somebody's phone, email, however you want to send it. So I can filter to an individual location here as well. Again, I'm looking at all locations at the moment. And I can filter also just to warnings. This data on the screen automatically refreshes as new information is transmitted to the base station by the sensors. If I press on the probe button here, this is a new function for any of our existing customers. I can press on the settings button up here to create new products. I can create new categories. I can create the products themselves, minimum, maximum, any notes. So notes would be things that they should do perhaps as part of the testing process or preparation process. And if I want to start a check, I just have to pick which location I'm at. Now, this would be automatic for most users, but as I'm a super admin, I can do a check for any location. I can then filter by category if I want to, or individual product if I want to. You can see the history of the recent ones here, and who did it, which store they did it at, and what notes there were, and so on. If I press the check button now, and pick which products I want to check, press start check. The Bluetooth probe should pair itself automatically. So you just see it's come online and green on the top right. And I press on a product. And then press this button here on the Bluetooth probe itself. And the information is automatically sent across. And then press on the passkey down here. And press the recording, and there we go. Save the recording for the passkey. Press save checks, tells you that it's all been done successfully. And if I exit this, at this point you can either start a new set of probing, or you can exit this entirely and go back to the home screen, at which point it will decouple the probe so it can be used at another device. And it will update the data that's currently showing on the screen. Now, if we go to alerts here, you can see the history of the alerts on my account. As I say, it's just a demo account, but you can see this particular chiller didn't communicate for half an hour at 8:30 yesterday. So if I press share now, I can share the information of what that problem was. If I'm done with it, I can remove the alert and it will go from my list. Same for high temperature, low temperature, and so on. Now, there's also a lot of customizable user settings here. So if I press the settings tab and let this load, I can edit the settings on my user account. So I can be notified of problems via email, SMS, voice, which is actually an automated voice call, and push notifications, which most of you will be familiar with, but effectively it just appears on the phone itself. The notification targets are where they're going to go. So the email address that it's going to get sent to, SMS, the SMS address it's going to be sent to, telephone is the number it would call should there be a problem. And there's also some additional options about what you wanted to be notified about, how often you want to be reminded, and so on. If I just undo that one. So should you have multiple users, you can sign in and out of your account. So I can sign out at the top left here on settings and sign straight back in with a new user should I wish to. that's a summary of the new app, and hopefully everything's as was understood. If you've got any queries, just get in contact with us and we'll be sure to answer them. Thank you very much.